Hi everyone, welcome back to the Armour All Summer Grill here on Speed Cafe. Tim Hodges, joined by the Gold Coast 600 winner Jack Perkins. One of the big stories in 2015, Jack, was a guy I think everyone was really happy for, was Mark Webber, to finally be crowned a world champion. What did it mean to him?
Well, I mean, you know, Mark's been racing in this world championship level for a long time now, and to pick up a world championship is something that he would have really, been proud of. And we forget how close he came, in Formula One, looking back at the 2010 championship where it come down to the wire, and he has been so close for many years, and to see him get it done was fantastic. And driving for Porsche, we saw the Kiwis get one up at the Le Mans 24-hour race, but for Mark to win the championship was fantastic.
He wasn't painted as a villain towards the end of his Formula One career, but it was a strained relationship he had with his teammate Sebastian Vettel. He was a much loved member of the Formula One paddock, and you only had to look on social media once he won the World Championship that the likes of Fernando Alonso and Jenson Button and Daniel Ricciardo were all tweeting their congratulations, that they really do like the bloke.
Yeah, I get the feeling he's really well respected. The Formula One paddock, as you say, congratulate him on his World Championship, and he's been, revving a few of those boys up to come and join him in the WEC. But it's really good for the World Endurance Championship. It's got now a big following here in Australia because Mark's in there, and we saw that when Marcus Ambrose went to NASCAR as well. So we're all following that racing. We're all interested to see how the Porsche program is, and we're all interested to see if he can win Le Mans next year as well.
Thank you, Jack. Great to finally see Mark Webber crowned a world champion in 2015.
Mark, you couldn't have written the script for this season, this race, your career.
Yeah, look, I think today, we went on a run since Spa in April. We had the podium at every race and then 4 wins in a row with a big DNF at the start, obviously. So we had to get a lot of points back, and then coming here, we thought, just have a smooth day. Let's just make it quite straightforward if we can. The car's been so awesome all year, just so quick, so reliable. And then today we just had to manage a few engine actuator issues, which was playing a lot with the idle and playing a lot with how the throttle was controlling for me. So that was hard for me to manage and hard for all of us. Timo had to deal with it and get the car back, and then the guys, there's just you can't get enough hands in to try and fix the problem, and the guys just were flat out in German trying to explain and arguing what's going on, stay cool, and trying to get the car out. So yeah, the last pit stop was all done completely on the hybrid system. We got in and out. We managed to get the car back from quite a long way home with the engine out, and then we got the engine back up again and firing. And yeah, so the old Porsche stayed in there. It was a sensational, resilient fighting team spirit effort today.
Is this what you joined sports car racing for?
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly a massive box ticked. It feels like that, when the program started, I wasn't there right at the start, but I was there pretty much at the start, obviously for the first races and qualifying, obviously at Silverstone last year. And last year was a tough year, obviously for the whole team, but this year, I mean, the double victory at Le Mans, Constructors and Drivers Championship, second year in against Audi. We saw how strong Audi are, and it's not easy to do what we've done. And we're not resting on our laurels. We've got work to do. We'll start tomorrow here at the test, and we've got to improve the car for next year. But so far, I think we'll have 2 big nights on the Terps, and yeah, we'll enjoy that.
Each week, Armour All will be giving away the ultimate summer pack.
The pack comprises of a range of summer products such as the Armour All foldable chair, Armour All hat, chiller esky bag, bottle opener, Armour All stickers, along with a range of Armour All products to keep your car looking cool and clean this summer. To enter the draw, all you have to do is click on the link below and fill in your details. It's that easy.
See you tomorrow for another episode
of the Armour All Summer Grill.
If you're like me, wash your car fairly regularly, you'll still find after a year, maybe 2, that it starts to lose some of its luster, some of that real sheen. And what that typically is, there's a build-up of oxidisation on top of the paint, or you can also do it just from washing with dirty cloths and wiping with dirty cloths, and you get that swirl you see in the car sometimes. Right, a couple of products to solve that problem. In 2 forms, pretty well the same product. One, cut and polish in a cream form, and the other one, liquid cut and polish. So that's more of a pasty type liquid, very, very easy to use. So what you do, open him up, get yourself a nice dry rag, cotton rag or an applicator. Armour All have got those. Try not to do too big an area at a time, and importantly, do this in the shade, otherwise you'll make the work much, much harder. Right, now work in a swirling motion, sort of nearly half a bonnet or a third of a bonnet's a pretty indicative area to do. Swirl around, not too hard, just a nice light polish all over, and the materials in this will go to work. And once you've done that, you just need to leave it, walk away from it, leave it until it hazes off. to a nice dry powdery haze. Then come back with, you can use a make a microfiber cloth or just use a nice soft cotton cloth, and we'll just wait a sec for that to haze off and you watch how good this comes up. Now depending on the heat of the day, that won't take any more than a minute or two to haze off. In fact fellas, you know what I do? That's the time I use to get the missus to paint the tyres. Come back, give it a nice wipe off with your nice dry cloth, and seriously, look at that, that's not hard work. If you leave it the right amount of time, buff that off, and that's the pleasurable part of this job, let me tell you, because I mean, I'm not the best looking bloke, but I can see myself in there. That is really good to make your old car new again. Good product.